Hey there, TigerShark here again with Okano. Today I have a guide on how to play Ashe. Ashe is typically played in the ADC role in the bottom lane, or Dragon lane if you're a Wild Rift pleb. And since I have the highest possible mastery on Ashe, Mastery 3, I play her where she belongs, in the jungle. First, we'll start with laning since that's how everyone else plays her. So her passive is maybe the most infuriating passive in the game. She talks on and on for ages, which causes all the champions she attacks to get bored and start moving sluggishly.
Praise Anivia, the Frostbringer. Let us feel the coming of change. Grant us the freedom to travel in safety. Hunters. Pray we see death's approach. Blessed three sisters, glory to the voice
and this scales with crit somehow. The Q is a temporary speedy burst of arrows when she auto-attacks. She can only cast this one when she feels like it. Her W is the most embarrassing skill shot to miss, considering it's super wide and gets wider with every level. This will make your opponents hate you, especially because it applies her passive. Particularly late game when you get it down to a 0.5 second cooldown or whatever it is. Why even auto-attack at that point? Oh yeah, mana. Her E is the bane of the jungler's existence, since Ashe will throw a random hawkshot into the jungle and spot you just as you're about to gank. Unless you're the one playing Ashe, in which case you'll always miss the jungler by a hair and they'll come up behind you and decapitate you. Her R is a global ultimate with the most bullcrap hitbox I've ever seen. I don't even need to write a joke here since Riot's coding already is one. I mean, tell me how that hit. Now I have to sit still for 3.5 seconds because Riot can't get their crap together. Tell me how that didn't hit. Anyway, combos and general tips. Just press W until you run out of mana. Buy a tier, and then press W until you run out of mana. Buy a Manamune, and then press W until you run out of mana. Manamune will upgrade to Mirror Mana, and then you can press W until you run out of mana. Forget to press Q because it's not always active. Sometimes you'll intend to take Teleport, but instead you'll take Heal. And honestly, that might just save your life. Ashe's ult is global, so you can fling it across the map to help your allies. Don't be afraid to use your flash aggressively. Being close to the enemies means they can't escape you. Man, I really wish I was doing a Dr. Mundo or Evelyn guide right now. The trick to beating assassins is to just not get hit by their combo. And have a Caitlyn to do 90% of their health with 2 autos. Just imagine if I was doing a Dr. Mundo guide right now. God, I wish that Mundo was me. Maybe I should start banning Mundo or Evelyn. Always ult your lane opponent in fights since they're your nemesis and no one else matters. Doesn't matter if they're not the priority target, you take them down. I hope you're ready for my Aphelios guide because I guarantee it will go exactly like this. Alright, so you know we have to do a jungle guide. This was a Master Tier ranked game, ignore the fact that there's also an Ashe on the enemy team. The way to play Ashe in the jungle is to pick a nemesis and gank them over and over. Alright, never mind, I'm never going top again. You know what? Thank God that was a short game, I don't want to write any more jokes. That was the best game of my life. It was so good, you don't even want to see any more of it. It would just make you feel bad about your own skills. I'm not even going to record any more Ashe Jungle because that was actually too much fun and I hit my fun quota for the month. Anyway, that concludes my guide on how to play Ashe. I hope you learned something and now you can improve your lobbies with the best jungler in the game. That's all for this one, and as always, I hope you have a spectacular day.